Eagle Sports is coming at you. Hey Matt, you think you can hit a fast pitch?
Not as well as them. That's why I'm behind the desk.
We're winding up the season for many spring sports.
So get your swings in, put some runs on the board. It's time for Eagle View Sports. Welcome to Eagle View Sports, your home for University of the Ozarks highlights, previews, and more. I'm Matthew Frimmel.
And I'm Kinsley McKeever. We're excited to bring you all the action and stories from KUOZ. The Eagles softball team dropped the series against the University of Dallas last weekend in Irving, Texas. In Game 1, the Crusaders started the game early, scoring 2 runs in the first and adding a run to the third to make it 3-0. The Eagles responded in the 5th with an RBI double by Cameron Ewer, bringing Grace Price home, making that the only run the Eagles would score, while leaving 8 runners on base and ending the game 1-3. In Game 2, the Crusaders got the first run in the 3rd and held that lead throughout the game. The Eagles were limited to only 3 hits in the game by Lori-Ann Hughes, Cameron Ewer, and Des Soto. The Eagles could not capitalize on the hits and ended the game leaving 8 runners on base in an 0-1 ball game. In Game 3, the Eagles took control by scoring 3 runs in the first, backed by hits from Emma Reynolds and Isabella Holsey in the 6th. Eagles brought 3 more runs home with hits by Isabella Holsey and Grace Price. The Eagles took Game 3 6-0.
The Eagles softball faced Centenary this weekend. Head coach David Kewen says if the Eagles take the series, it'll mean more than just getting to postseason play.
They've already clinched the tournament. We're going in with a chance. If we win 2, we make the tournament for sure. If we win 1, we can still possibly get in. We're so excited about that. We're 2 wins away from the most wins in school history, 3 away from setting the record. So we're real pleased with our goal all along was to have a winning season and make the conference tournament. So we have a chance to do that right now. So we're really excited about what we've done.
Obviously practice every day, but we're also lifting multiple times a week. We've been doing some team bonding outside of practices and outside of workouts to just help build that team camaraderie and help us give the best possible chance of making the conference tournament. And it's been a long time since the softball team has made that conference tournament. So this weekend we're hoping to come out with a couple wins that will help us get us that last spot in the tournament.
In Texas, May 1st through the 3rd at McMurray University.
The end of the year also means time to reflect for softball seniors. They will be honored April 25th at the Wilson Athletic Complex in Clarksville.
Eagle View's Jonathan Lupercio spoke to them about their time playing for the University of the Ozarks.
Softball seniors are graduating soon and will be honored for their hard work and dedication to the team. What was their experience being part of the team like, and what comes next for them after graduation?
Well, based on the past couple of years, we're really pleased at where we're at. They've done a really good job, exceeded expectations, got a chance to go to postseason. So, we're 2 wins away from tying the record for the most wins in school history. Well, it's been tough for a couple. Morgan Hopp, who's been here 4 years, one of the best pitchers in school history. Carson Tim Cleve as well, has been here for 4 years and been through a lot on and off the field. And we got Jordan Hodges, who's done a really good job this year playing first, hitting the ball well. Des Soto's done a good job as well at first. And then Grace Price, biggest surprise of them all, a senior who's graduated here in basically 2.5 years.
Definitely the difference between when I first got in college was my level of pressure I put on myself and confidence. When I try to tell the other freshmen now you're putting too much pressure on yourself, fine, it happens, you're not going to be perfect. After graduation, I plan to go to Missouri State and get my doctorate of physical therapy, and I want to be a pediatric physical therapist.
I think the biggest thing that's changed since I've been here, building a community of supporters and friends and people I just love, and I've received a lot of love and support throughout the years here. After graduation, I'm planning on going to Arkansas Law School, hopefully pursuing a career as a judge.
First time I got here to now, I believe I've grown in a very well-mannered way. So when I first got into sports, it wasn't my choice, it was my parents. I've enjoyed becoming more responsible, having better time management, being able to help others. I plan to be a graduate assistant somewhere after this.
I feel like the main difference for me is I start the season with a lot more confidence. Your role changes to get to where you're a senior and you're showing them what their future is going to be like. And I feel like I'm excited to do it, that it's kind of like a closing part.
These seniors have worked hard for the team. and will take that dedication into their future careers, all while carrying the fun memories they made along the way. I'm Jonathan LaPercio with Eagle View.
On the other diamond, Ozarks baseball had a full weekend against the University of Dallas. In Saturday's opener, the Eagles got on the board in the 6th when Tabor Childs came home on a sac fly from Connor Reed. They added an RBI single from Joseph Kuhn in the 7th, and a double by Jake Knox in the 8th made it 3, but Ozarks fell 6-3. Game 2 started hot. Tabor Childs scored on a Langdon Townsend RBI single. Then Gabe Ellison came home on a bases-loaded walk. After an error brought in another run, Matthew McDonald and Joseph Kuhn each drove in one as Ozarks built a 6-0 lead and won it 6-2 behind a complete game from Jake Dempsey. On Sunday, the Eagles were quiet until the 9th when Michael White launched a 2-run homer to left, but the late push wasn't enough and Ozarks dropped the finale 6-2.
Eagles face another important test on the road this weekend. Eagle View's Fernanda Martinez has details about an upcoming series against Centenary University.
Welcome back to Eagle View Sports. Our Eagles baseball team prepares as they get ready for a crucial series against Centenary, with the final stretch of the regular season just around the corner. Preparation has been the theme this week as the Eagles get set for the final regular season series against Centenary. At practice, the emphasis has been on the small details, from pitching to defense to timely hitting. That could make the difference this weekend.
With it being worth us leaving Thursday, playing Thursday, it's kind of new for us this season, so it shortens up our practice week. And the main focus this week is really just getting in the work that we can with the little amount of time to prepare for this weekend. Honestly, just having fun. With a great group of guys, and playing the game all of us love, so just enjoying the games, just the main focus on, I think, at least everyone's minds right now.
Head coach Aaron Gentry says this week's work has been about staying sharp and being ready for the final series April 23rd through 25th.
We go to Shreveport, Louisiana, and we're going to play a team called Centenary College, and then we play tomorrow at 7 o'clock at night, and then on Friday at 12 o'clock, and then on Saturday at 1 o'clock. Feel good. Guys are getting ready. They're prepared. This is our last weekend of the year, and so we're just ready to go down there and compete. I think in their preparation, we just, like I mentioned, we just hit on the fundamental keys of it. We try to get them ready by talking about the other team a little bit and what they present and what they can expect. And but mainly they just focus on what they can do well, what our team can do well, and then go in there and try to execute.
Coming off a competitive series that included a big win and a complete game performance, the Eagles head into the final with lessons to build on. Ozarks hopes this weekend can be the chance to close out the season on a high note. The Eagles now look to turn that preparation into results this weekend. Reporting for Eagle View Sports, I'm Fernanda Martinez.
The men's tennis team will travel to Texas this weekend as they have a chance to bring back a conference championship. Eagle View's Kinsley McKeever has more.
The University of the Ozarks men's tennis team is heading to the postseason after securing a spot in the conference tournament. The Eagles received the number 4 seed and will take on the number 5 seed, the University of St. Thomas, this Friday at 12 p.m. Head coach Brad Jones says the Eagles are heading into this tournament with a lot of confidence and a lot of energy. Here's what Coach Jones has to say about the team's dynamics heading to the tournament.
For the conference tournament, I hope to see a lot of energy, a lot of passion, but really just a never-ending attitude. We talk about it's never over until you shake hands with your opponents. No matter if you're down a set or you're faced with the match point, it ain't over till it's over. I mean, I'm not the one out here doing the dirty work, going to classes, practicing, and then with the matches, I'm here to praise them when they need praise and correct them when they need correcting. So it's going to come down to the smiles and the giddy up on their faces when they get down there, when they achieve what they want to achieve and what we want to achieve as a program.
This year's conference tournament will be held in Kerrville, Texas, from the 24th to the 26th, where the Eagles are excited to enter the tournament as the underdog.
We definitely built a lot of confidence for this tournament too, and I think we're gonna win a lot of matches this time too. So I'm excited. But we are definitely strong and better when we have underdog mentality. Even the first round we're gonna play against this college, we beat them before, but we still have to have this mentality. Like, we definitely cannot underestimate them.
These underdogs aren't just here to compete, they're also playing with a lot of heart for the game.
We have to go in still with the underdog mentality and knowing that we have to play our best no matter what. Right, we're going to play our full lineup. We're going to be trying our best. We're going to treat every team the same. No matter if it's the best, worst, whoever it is, regardless, we're giving it our best. Love this team. This team is amazing. This is the best team I've ever been a part of in my life, throughout my entire life for sure. This team, we're always working together, building something here. Like if we actually did it, if we do it fully, you know, I think it'd be like a little Cinderella run. You know, I still know that we're the underdog mentality. We're the 4 seed, right? And we beat the teams that had beaten us in the regular season. I would just cry. It'd be amazing.
While emotions run deep, the Eagles' confidence is sky high heading into the championship matches.
What's going into the conference tournament is the team have got a high morale off the back of 2 great wins, a 4-0 win against Texas Lutheran and 2 7-0 wins against Austin College and Dallas. What it means to me, it'll be a massive confidence going into my senior year as well, but also for the seniors who are graduating, they've been focused on ever since they first arrived here is getting that conference ring, and we want to finish on a high for them, but also carry that forward into next year where we go back and hopefully retain the conference title.
We wish the Eagles the best of luck heading into the conference tournament. Reporting from U of O Athletics, I'm Kinsley McKeever. The track team will also be in Abilene, competing in the SCAC Championship. The men and women's track will compete at McMurray University beginning Saturday. Eagle View's Azul Camino has more.
This upcoming week, the track team is heading to Abilene, Texas for their Collegiate Athletic Conference. And today, we'll hear how they are preparing for it.
Feel pretty well, feel pretty good. This team has been crushing it. We're tapered right now. The guys and the girls on the team are running some fast times, and I think times are going to drop even a lot more at this week. They're starting to feel fresh. Legs are coming back underneath them, and I think we're going to do really well.
So my mindset for the championship, just go out there, have fun, treat this like any other race, go out with a bang, go out with my own terms. I'm just here to have fun, just make it the last while, try to set a record, try to do everything I can to finish for this last race.
Going into the championships, I'm really excited. I'm a senior this year, so it's my last conference championship to compete at. So I'm a little sad, but I'm also excited, like I said, because it's the last one. So I'm going to do the 10K, the 1500, and then we're also doing the 4x400 meter relay this year just for fun. It's the last meet of the race.
And the countdown is on speed. Strength and school pride all collide at the upcoming conference meet. Stay tuned to not miss a second of the action. It's going to be fast. From Eagle View, Azul Camino. Thank you.
For tonight, a sport that is all about strategy.
Yes, it may not have the crack of the bat, but the silence can be just as deafening. Eagle View's Dustin Madrigal has more.
We've been taught that sports only happens on a pitch or a court, often overlooking the silent intensity of the 64 squares. Welcome to chess. There's no ball here, but the pool still races. There's no physical contact, but the pressure is suffocating.
My name is Jeremy Wilhelm. I am the university chaplain at University of the Ozarks. I started playing chess at a fairly young age. When you're playing chess, you're supposed to protect your king at all costs. It's to protect yourself and do things in the right way so that you don't get yourself hurt. In chess, you have to think 5, 6, 7 moves ahead if you can. That is sport. The only difference really is it's more of a mental game than it is a physical game. If you have never played chess and you're dogging somebody for playing chess, it is not an easy game to master.
During an intense tournament, a chess player can burn up to 6,000 calories in a single day, 3 times more than the average person, due to elevated heart rates and neurological stress.
So my name is Jose Luis Gomez. I'm a chem major and entrepreneurship minor. I come from Belize. I'm a transfer student. I guess my experience with playing chess was a lot later. It was, I guess, ranging from 20, and chess being something in which you play inside in a very mellow mood, but I don't necessarily think it should have the reputation it does, because it does engage you to a similar degree as if you were playing football or playing soccer. So for anyone who would be interested in trying to better themselves, not only do you get strategic learning skills and better time management, it's a learning game. So you're gonna be losing a lot. It's part of the process, and that's basically how you do get better.
If sports is defined by strategy, peak performance, and discipline, then chess has nothing to envy to the world's biggest leagues. We must stop calling it a hobby and recognize it for what it truly is, a high-stakes competition.
That's a wrap on Eagle View Sports.
We'll be back next week with more highlights and a preview of what's coming up.
If you're on Flow Sports, stick around for the next live stream.
From the University of the Ozarks,
See you next time.